Do you reckon you could just sit over there today?
No. I'm not sitting here. Why do you want
Yeah, I was reckon for the balance of the podcast, if you just sit over there today.
No, I'm not sitting down where you tell me to sit down.
Yeah, I just reckon just for today, if you just sit there and we'll just do the show like that.
I'm not sitting out of position, mate. There's a Perth Bears podcast just down the
Is it?
hallway.
Well,
Happy to go join.
Sit there or you know where the door is, mate. Yeah. Sweet.
See ya. Not doing it.
Didn't pan out exactly how I thought it would. Anyway, let's get into it, I suppose. In a week where our best player walked out on the club via walking out on a training session, we conceded 50 again and hence for the third time this season can no longer win the comp. And the fan base collectively braces itself this morning in preparation of Isaac Moses having its way with the club for a second time in the space of 12 months. This is Win, Learn or Draw, a West Tigers podcast because we never lose. We either win or we learn. Come back in. You can sit here as well. I feel a bit weird. I'm going to go sit back in that one too. Yeah. No, I will. I'll go back over there. Yeah.
So how would you personally sum up your first season at the Tigers?
First season, all the learnings.
Hello and welcome to Win, Learn or Draw.
The Tigers don't lose.
They either win or they learn.
The Tigers!
We're in a crocodile roll for our life.
Win and learn from it.
What better person to learn from?
Oh, what are they teaching this place?
Let's go!
Welcome back, mate. Good to have you back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a tumultuous 30 seconds.
it certainly was. All right. In a week where our best player walked out on the club via walking out of a training session, we conceded 50 again and hence, for the third time this season, can no longer win the comp. And the fan base collectively braces itself this morning in preparation of Isaac Moses having his way with the club for a second time in the space of 12 months. This is Win, Learn or Draw, a West Tigers podcast because we never lose. We either win or we learn. Mort, welcome to you.
Mate, I was going to say good to be here, but I don't know if I can actually follow through with that statement.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, though. I'm glad we worked it out. Hopefully another Monday morning meeting goes just as prosperously this morning.
Yeah, our peace talks ended up being quite successful. So hopefully, same thing happens in Tiger Town.
Yeah.
But probably not as confident.
Not holding your breath?
No.
Yeah. Great decision to not come down to Canberra on the weekend, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. I just can't believe we were sitting here last week and thought we couldn't get any worse. Thought we hit rock bottom and here we are.
Yes.
More bottom than rock bottom.
Yeah, rock bottom. Shout out to Kent Brockman.
We finally found it. This is the Mariana Trench.
This is it.
It's not the depth of the squad.
bottom.
It's how deep our problems go.
Yeah, exactly. We are down deep. Careful of those bends. If you're listening at home as well.
Well, hopefully we have the ability to come back up from where we are now. But
yes.
I don't know.
What goes down must come up, as they say.
They do say that underwater.
Mariana
That's
Trench.
right.
Yep.
Maddie, back as well.
Yes, welcome, Maddie.
Thank you so much. I know this week my attendance record was probably overshadowed by Adam Doueihi's training attendance record. But I did jinx last week my 100% attendance record on the show. I did see someone, apologies, I forget who commented, but someone did comment that on last week's show. And I was like, So,
50 in a row.
Yeah, 50 in a row and then see you later.
Threw away a ton.
Shane Watson. But yeah, no, good to be back. But not great, is it?
No, you headed to Canberra, but you had the the gumption to not attend the game.
Well, I decided to do literally anything else in Canberra. And,
Great idea.
That was, I forget already what the place was called.
The Arboretum.
But that's it.
You literally went to watch grass grow, essentially.
Seriously. It was a bonsai tree museum that I was looking at, and I was getting updates every few minutes.
And that bonsai tree playing the halves?
Yeah.
It refuses to play
bit more
well,
loyalty in the tree museum, I reckon.
Yeah.
In the tree game. Now, there's only one, like you were down there, Hammy, and
I was.
We'll get a little...
Go Tigers.
Yeah, we'll get a little recap. But we think it's fair to say we got so clapped.
Yeah.
We got very clapped. I saw your content about them stealing the Tigers clap too.
And Caesar's Palace, Jack Cronin said it earlier in the season, but your culture is not my costume. How dare you, Raiders fans? Just uncouth. So funny watching all the boomers or just morons taking the bait on that thought it was like a legitimate.
You got about
furious
40
Tigers
likes
fan.
on there. You got ratioed.
Yeah.
Almost.
But there's people like
40 comments, sorry.
being like, this is payback for the Canberra, the game earlier in the season.
Yeah, no shit.
I was like, that's the whole point of the post, you complete idiot. But You know, very hard to kind of defend yourself or bite back when your team's just been pumped 56.
Very
But
hard. But somehow we do it.
Somehow we do it, and we spoke about it. You know, we're not going to speak too much about the game, obviously, because it was a pretty tough watch. But yeah, 56-10 we learned, clapped by the Raiders. We really never managed to kind of come back. The turning point of the game was the 2 knock-ons that just weren't
What
called.
the helly?
And from there, that essentially cost us the game.
It cost us the game.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. 46-point swing for sure.
Yep.
Simi Sasangi clearly knocks
10
it down.
all, I think, at that point, or thereabouts.
Maybe
10-6.
6. Maybe we were even ahead.
Yeah.
Remember,
I
we
don't
were
think
ahead
we
for a
ahead.
bit.
Were we?
We were up 6-4 for just a moment.
That's right, we were.
Yeah.
Wayward goal kicking cost the Raiders.
Yeah,
early.
it cost them dearly.
Yeah.
Cost them dearly.
But yeah, that was essentially that. The whole game turned on a dime when that double knock on, which was clear as day, and my phone was exploding from impartial fans. From there, we were unable to claw it back. So
Yeah, it's one of the, you know, there's been a moment early in the last 3 or 4 games where you go, well, not our day.
No.
Oh, well, on the next week. And I
Yep.
think all the players have the same attitude. That's why.
No, they did, unfortunately,
pumped.
and you really can't afford for your players to have that attitude. But that seemed to be what seeped in.
I thought Ethan Roberts' try was good.
That was nice.
Thought Appy played pretty well.
He was great. You knew he meant business when he came in with the slim shady hair.
I thought we'd win.
Thought he was going to
when I
mix
saw
things up. I was
that.
like, here we go, off the back of this hair. When he dyes his hair or bleaches it, usually he just tears it up and puts
Yeah.
his team on his back, which he did for a while. But
did.
there was only so much you could do.
Yeah.
I will say as well, on I think it was the Friday night, I was at because I stayed in the Novotel.
Yes.
And in the lift, it looked like Api Coruscant. And I was like, what the hell is Api Coruscant doing in Canberra? Then I was like, oh, the Tigers are playing in
Yeah.
Canberra. And then, I started to see all the boys. So I was staying in the same hotel as the Tigers players, which was cool.
I got a
Nice.
bus down there. I jumped on the Murrays. The Murray
Yeah, how was
Tauranga.
your experience down in the
Fantastic.
Nations
Well, I
capital?
mean, obviously the game was not ideal, but
No.
I pulled up at the Jollymont bus centre, got
Yep.
off the bus, and as I was getting my bag off, there's another bus that had just pulled in. Someone like waved at me through the window. I don't know who it was. And I was like, what's going on here? And I looked at this little A4 sheet. It said West Tigers bus. And then it reversed out and went around to the front. They all got off. And I was like, on reflection, I reckon it could have potentially even been close personal friend of the show, Benji Marshall.
Oh.
Who, take our word for it, gave me a hug at Campbelltown the week before.
He did.
But I can't be sure. So, Benji, I apologise if it was you and I brushed you for waving at me. Definitely nothing personal. But yes, I saw the guys getting off. They looked cold, and that seeped into the game, unfortunately, the following day.
Certainly did.
It was funny on the Sunday morning. Me and Courtney were down at breakfast, and she was like, "Oh, we might see the Tigers players down here again." And I was like, "I think they left Canberra
Don't reckon they
pretty
stuck
much
around.
immely."
They would have left that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Post game straight away.
Although the nightlife in Canberra is very good. I think
Pumping
it's
moose heads. The list goes on. Yeah.
I actually saw Benji and Bronson Harrison once when I was like 20 at Suburban in Dixon.
Oh.
And
How
I
was the
went
chat?
Hey,
How was the chat?
I went to walk out there and Bronson Harrison told me to go away. So I don't.
The big
think-
don't argue.
I don't. It was genuinely a big hand in the chest. And he's a fair bit bigger than me, Bronson Harrison.
Yeah.
I got a new award as well.
Oh.
The John Wick Award for perfectly executing revenge.
Yep.
Goes to Dane Laurie this week.
Yeah, oh my God.
Scoring a hat trick off
Yeah.
the bench.
A genuine hat trick, wasn't it? Wasn't it 3 actual tries in a row?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh dear. I don't know. I kind of blacked out at halftime.
Maybe someone tackle him.
Orange,
I don't
white,
know.
and blacked out.
Yeah, been there, brother.
Look, there was also just one stat I wanted to call out: 10-3 line breaks. Over the past 5 weeks, we've leaked 37 line breaks and earned 6 of our own.
Yeah. Less than a sixth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, 1-6.
Yeah.
So that just tells me attitude, right? Like the boys have switched off
Yeah.
well and truly. Book Barley for
Those
next
that are
week.
turning out, those that are actually, happy to play, have switched off.
Those that don't care about what numbers on the back of their jersey.
Yeah.
Yes, they are switching off.
Yep.
Now we got the One World Courier delivery of the week.
This was a real, probably the toughest one to award so far this year.
Yep, we had a chat in the Orange Room.
Yeah.
We're very happy and we hope we get some inside footage.
Yep, unanimous decision.
But the delivery of the week goes to the party bus down to Canberra. Now, I tell you what this tells me. The most resilient fan base in sport.
Yep, bar none.
Bar none.
Yep.
These boys and girls on this bus down to Canberra, up and about, listening to some rock music. I can't remember the song, but insert clip here.
Yep.
There you go. It was a great effort
It was.
from all involved to get down there.
Really was. And I could sort of see the Tigers bay from my vantage point, and it was pumping. A lot of orange there. A lot of people turned up and supported. Made the trip down the highway, and even coming in, you could see all the people that had driven down as well. So shout out to those fans for coming down. Very tough day at the office, but we show up, don't we? We rock up. Win, learn, or draw, as the name of the podcast would suggest.
That's right. Yep. And then it's always the fanatic, always Matty G. You know,
leading the charge.
I don't think they've missed a game this year. We've only got 5 to go. So
05 to go.
05 to go. Can we get 05 from 05?
Yeah.
There's your
I
one
think
road
we can.
career.
I think we can.
Delivery of the week. If recent trends are anything to go by. Sweet. Let's get into the 6 again now.
Ding, ding.
Matty, look, there is turmoil in Tiger Town. There is no denying it. As an impartial viewer of the sport, a lot of what we've been reading is a lot of people feeling sorry for us, which we don't need that. But we do want your hard and fast and honest opinion. Tackle 1, Adam Doueihi. All I've got here is Adam Doueihi's out the door. What do you? I'll go to you first, Hammy.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this whole situation?
Well, if I go back all the way to the start, I think first and foremost, I didn't agree with the decision of Benji to have him come off the bench and for Jerome to start in the halves with Javon Andrews. I thought, all right, if those two are probably going to be your halves going forward, get him out there, throw him out there. I also thought it was a bit weird he got named in the 22 when he was going to the judiciary. I thought maybe you named Javon in the 22, you named Doueihi in the 7, and if he doesn't get off, Javon's your man that comes into the side.
Yep.
So there's already a few kind of strange things sort of happening there. Apparently, Doueihi didn't feel very supported at the judiciary. He was like, Benji didn't show up to it as well.
Right.
So that's interesting. However, he got off. I would expect him to kind of get out there and rip in and do what's asked of him, despite the fact I would have had him starting with Jerome off the bench because Jerome's leaving. So I can understand Adam Doueihi turning up and going, hang on, I'm going to, at the moment, I'm going to be here next year. Why is the guy that's leaving starting with... And from Benji's perspective, I can get it. A 4-time premiership winning half. I'm going to start him in the halves with a guy on debut. So there's I can see kind of both perspectives. How you going over there?
Mate, struggling.
Reverse
Karaoke.
influenza.
Did karaoke on Saturday night. A little bit hoarse.
That'll do
And
it.
I'm emotional. I am. And I get what you're saying. And I think me more so, have always said, I could see Jerome coming off the bench. I could honestly see Jerome coming off and playing that 13 linking lock role like Latu Faienu does and dominating that space with his footwork and his ball playing ability. There's a clear sign and indication for the club that they gave Javon that number 7 jersey as a sign of like, this is yours for years to come. That's why Doueihi was put in the 22. Because they're like, Javon, it's Javon time. Like, we got 6 games to go in the season. We're giving you the jersey and it's yours to own. Shall you take on the challenge? Now, Doueihi, I feel like at the start of the year, Doueihi was told, and this is just hearsay, this is what I think. I think Doueihi was told, this jersey is yours for this year. You've earned it. You played so well in the 7 last year during that. Remember that purple patch he had in the 7? This jersey's yours no matter what kind of thing. And then for a little tiny bump in the road, like obviously, we the results haven't gone our way, but he's been clearly one of our best. As soon as the opportunity came to get him out of that 7, because I don't think the club and I don't think Benji sees him as the long-term half. Right? They see Latu and Javon. So as soon as they had that opportunity to move him out of that jersey, I think he feels like he's been stabbed in the back a little bit. And as a result, has thrown the toys out of the cot. So it's all very messy. Matty, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a tough one because it's such a drastic thing that happened. So when such a drastic thing happens like that, you don't just assume that what you've been told is exactly what's happened. There has to be, this has to be the tip of the iceberg. There has to be plenty of stuff that have gone on because I think it's completely justifiable that Benji was like, okay, we're going to debut a guy in the halves. Let's pair him with Jerome. He's won 4 comps. Like, I actually think that's all right. That's an all right. Especially because Adam Doueihi is such a ball-dominant half. And what's that stat that came out last week? Like, every time he gets over 50 touches, the Tigers end up losing. Every time it's under, Tigers end up winning. Or something like that. He's such a ball-dominant half. So why would you then pair him for 1 week with Javon Andrews? Like, it would be just better for Javon Andrews to be paired with Jerome Lewis. So I can actually see that. But I refuse to believe that one decision is what's just gone on here. There's no way Adam Doueihi just walks out. Because walking out, I think it's inexcusable. Like, it's horrific. Like, you're walking out on your teammates.
Yeah.
It's not good. There's no coming back. As soon as it happened, he was gone.
Yeah.
It was him or Benji. That was it. It's untenable. How can he come back to the team next week and say, oh, you know.
Sorry.
Yeah. So a lot's gone on that we don't know about. I reckon we will eventually. I don't know how soon it'll be, but I really want to see Adam. I really want to get Adam Doueihi's side here because as it stands, I pretty much agree with everything Benji's done because unfortunately, I just think I don't mind Doueihi like for a short-term play anyway, with a guy debuting in the halves. I don't mind Doueihi playing lock and Javon Andrews being paired with Jerome. I don't mind it. I think that's fine. I think that's a coaching decision. I think that's good.
Yeah.
You've lost, what was it? It was 2 from your last 11 before coming to the week. Like,
Yeah.
time to shake it up.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Aaron Tate had been poor. You know, he'd scored a couple of tries. That was running the footy, which you can do at lock, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think it's just, for me, you know, apparently he went back into Benji's office later and he goes, what if I do let you play 7 this week? Do you want to play? He goes, nah, runs deeper than that.
And that's very telling.
It is.
Yeah.
So my tinfoil hat kind of thing, do your own research, check these dates, all this sort of stuff. He extended for 4 years in March or something like that for about $500,000 a season for 4 seasons. Unders. He's worth more than that
That's
the way that
right.
he played in
That's
the last
right.
few years. Since he re-signed, he's got a new manager. Again, do your own research, check the dates. Isaac Moses is now his manager, who's got form just, you know, ripping us a new one at our club. So if he signed that deal before Moses was his agent, Moses, I don't believe, gets a clip of that signing thing. So is there a bit of incentive to go back to market, get him a bigger deal? He'll get more money elsewhere. You know, Perth is sniffing around for new players. PNG's there. I don't know if I could see that happening, but there's other clubs that will pay him more. That's my tinfoil hat. That's where I reckon all this has come from.
So you think there are issues, but the whole ploy is to get him a new
It's just
contract.
straight out of the playbook from last year. Look what happened when Galvin wanted to leave. Just goes, nah, I'm not playing.
I don't like the coach.
Bullying stuff.
Yeah.
You know, all sorts of things being thrown around. Excuses to kind of agitate and get out. It's untenable. I can't work with this coach. So for me, just stinks of the same thing, really.
Yeah.
Call me
no.
crazy, but
No, I rate that take. I think it's like you said, it's a playbook. It's all happened before, right in front of our eyes. And the fact that I feel like, I don't know, Adam Doueihi always felt like a really loyal servant to the West Tigers club. He's a Balmain junior. Like,
well, you know, close personal friend of the show as well. Got around us when we were out there. Wished us luck before we debuted as the ground
was that the
announcers.
turning point?
I hope not. It's all been downhill since then, though, to be honest.
You guys,
So-
if we're getting these guys into MC, what's
that's
this
it.
club
That's the
come
fight.
to?
Yeah, it goes deeper than playing what jersey it is.
Oh, mate, yeah. Very, very messy. I think to Matty's point, I don't know if this is salvageable. I think he goes.
We'll find out today. Probably by the time this podcast comes out, it'll all be like official what's happened. But state of play, 7:30 Monday. It doesn't look good. Looks like he's probably gone. And it's a real shame because he has probably been one of, if not our best, one of our best for the last 18 months since he's come back from injury. The club's nursed him through a couple of serious injuries as well. You know, a lot of other clubs probably may or may not have kind of given him that much grace. So we've been pretty good to him over the journey. I know it's a bit messy at the moment, but it's from a fan perspective, very disappointing the way this is panned out.
Well, this is a really tough question because there's probably no answer for it. But let's say the Moses thing was correct, then obviously Adam Doueihi is completely in the wrong here, right? Like that would be awful. And I just, as much as I think that could be true, I just don't believe it. Like it's
hard to believe.
It's hard to believe a guy like Adam Doueihi would do that. So would you rather that or would you rather something stink with Benji at the Tigers? Because it seems like there's no winner here. Like this is just, I don't really know how to put it.
I'd rather the first hit sandwich because I can make more sense of it, like the agitation, getting out.
I think to Hammy's point, it doesn't reek of a Doueihi thing. It reeks of an Isaac Moses thing. So Doueihi took the unders to stay at the Tigers when the Dragons offered him a lot more money to repay them for their faith during his ACL rehab, right? Now, it's clear to see that he could go and get, because 500 as a half is so unders.
Yeah, it's unders for him, for sure.
And then he maybe the Tigers thought, oh, you're our long-term option for a utility forward. That's why we're paying you the money for a utility forward, not for a half. And there's been a miscommunication somewhere. Like I said, I feel like he was promised something and it hasn't come to fruition. And therefore there is a bit of unrest there. And his agent is like, let's take advantage of this.
Yep.
And ultimately, Perth need a marquee signing. And I mean, yeah, I want what's best for the club, obviously. And I don't know if Adam Doueihi staying is what's best for the club.
I heard another club being thrown around, Rabbits.
Yeah, I think because he's played there.
Yeah.
I mean, as a South fan, he would be great for us, but this is a Tigers podcast. I don't. we wouldn't have to get into that.
Yeah, fair. All right, we'll wait and see how it all unfolds. But very messy, a real shame. I'll love him as a player. So it's very sad that it's kind of got to this point.
Very sad. Very sad. Close personal friend as well. So tackle 2 kind of goes in nicely to the next question out of this situation. Firstly, tackle 2 has traditionally been about people's attire.
Yep.
Hutchie's pants has dominated. Hammy's pants last week.
Yes.
Benji's hat. Really like Benji's hat he was
hat.
wearing.
He's been a real, vehicle for the marketing team and, the merch team to kind of get their new hats out there over the journey. He always has like a limited edition coach's hat. They look cool. It was interesting, wasn't it? Kind of had was it a bit of graph art, basically?
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, I've seen in the last few weeks, he's kind of had the white one with the black logo and stuff, and that's looked amazing as well. Head to the Raw store, 10% discount if you remember the club. But this new one, not released yet, I don't believe. That's what they do. They like to kind of drip feed out through the medium of Benji. And because he coaches from the sideline, there's a lot of cameras on him, a lot of noise around the club. So it's a great opportunity to get a lot of merch out there. So I love the hat. Certainly one of the biggest positives or takeaways I got out of the weekend, that's for sure. And I'm glad that it's got its own tackle here at Tackle 2.
Yeah, good. I was going to say, part 2 of Tackle 2.
Yeah.
Part B. Less serious question.
2A.
Or statement. Is Benji the man for the job going forward?
I don't think the answer to another shitstorm is sacking the coach again.
Correct.
Like, how many times have we done that over the years? How many good coaches who have gone elsewhere ended up winning comps have we had to do? Benji's a bit of a different coaching appointment. It's all about, he's obviously won a comp with the club, trying to get a little bit of a vibe and a bit of, he's obviously brought a couple of old players who've had success at the club to kind of be around him as well. But the other thing he's been able to do, and look, things have gone a bit pear-shaped lately, yes, but he got initially Jerome to the club. He's got a lot of other younger players heading into the peak of their footy to the club, as opposed to, as we've touched on in the past, like players who are over the hill towards the end of their career, coming and taking a big paycheck and getting to the club. So he's been able to attract players with their best ahead of them. So I'm all in on that sort of thing as well. He actually does stand for some stuff. He's made some very tough calls in the last 2 weeks. He's really gone back to his, if you're not buying in, there's the door. Probably to the 2 best players in the team. So, look, how can you kind of cut him off at the knees now after he's right in the middle of like doing what he says he stands for? I think they've extended him for 5 years. You've definitely got to give him another couple out of that.
Yep.
I don't think the answer is sacking him, moving him on.
No.
Who do you get in? Who's the next guy that you would want to bring in to?
It's not an option. It's not an option.
I'm very skeptical as well. There's been a bit of chat about we're going to bring Shane Flanagan in to advise him on stuff. I'm sorry. Why are we bringing in a guy who's just been sacked for getting a team to the bottom of the ladder?
Yeah.
With the greatest respect. He's a bristly personality as well. The way we saw the way that it kind of ended there with like the way he dealt with the media and stuff. I don't think that influenced me personally. I don't think that gels or would work well. All right, if you've got to get some other people in there to challenge him a little bit, have a look at some other options. But on the surface, that doesn't look like a great appointment from me.
Yeah, and I think to your point there, it's who we're surrounding him with.
Yeah.
Obviously, we love the tenured West Tigers players that have roles at the club right now, like Hodjo, Hino, Pat Richards, the list goes on. But there needs to be some mentor or something. Like GM of football needs to come in, a senior figure in rugby league to guide Benji through this. Benji is more than capable of being a really good head coach. I think he's shown glimpses of that.
Yep.
It comes to what's happening in and around him at the club. Now, one thing that you could suggest as well that I've kind of like done a little bit of research on and how it can change things is ownership of the club, right? So you look at like South Sydney, 75% privately owned, 25% members owned. Look at, I can't think of the other example, but like private ownership really does affect how the club is run. So we know Holman Barnes Group, their 3 letters HBG have gone away quite considerably since December last year. Since there was a lot of smoke and a lot of fire around those letters and that name. There still is this standard at the club that seeps down from the top of unrest and instability because that's just the way that the club has always been. There's always been a divide at the top. Everyone just kind of thinks that we can get on with it and that's fine. Like, whatever, that's what the West Tigers is. It's not good enough. Like, it needs to start at the top. They need to get out. This whole, like, Balmain, Magpies board, like, it just doesn't work, clearly. The standard of it, like, in and around the club, what happens on the field is, like, very representative of what we think of the West Tigers, but there's so much more to it than that. It runs so much deeper, to Doueihi's point. Someone like a Craig Laundy. Is it Craig? No, Arthur Laundy. Arthur Laundy.
Stu Laundy?
Stu Laundy's one of the sons.
Okay.
But
Arthur Laundy is a lifelong Balmain fan, settled by the club, private ownership, bang, we're the West Tigers, that's it.
Yeah.
50 million bucks it would cost him. And it really, really turns around the fortunes of the club and gives us a new identity and a new age. And I just feel like the time has come. And I don't think this isn't going to happen. I don't think Holman Barnes is going to let go of that 90% ownership. But if you start at the top, that's where you can start making changes.
Yeah. Yep. We're probably inclined to agree. They've been a little bit less noisy over the last little period, but yeah, definitely doesn't fill you with much stability and enthusiasm,
No,
does it? The
it
way
doesn't.
that it is at the moment.
Matty, Benji, your take on Benji?
Well, I like that point, and as a South fan, I can talk to this because of Russell Crowe. Like, I think in 2006, in fact, I know in 2006, South won 3 games, got the spoon. 2002, they should have got the spoon, but because they came back in, but the Bulldogs cheated the cap, so they actually got the spoon. Then they got the spoon maybe 05 they didn't. They came 3rd last. 04 they might have got the spoon. That was shocking, right? Russell Crowe took over. They played their first finals game in 18 years, the Rabbitohs. And it's like, I know it was like a few years ago now. It was 20 years ago when that all happened. But it's like, it was like 2 different clubs. It changed everything. So, yeah. I
We're
think
a
Benji's
basket
right there.
case because of our ownership. It's, 3 finals in 26 years.
But like, that's the thing. Everyone, when Russell Crowe came on and Peter Holmes Court came on and all that, and obviously there was a little bit of friction here and there, like right up top a little bit, but ultimately everyone was going in the same direction.
That's right.
And South have been, oh look, I know they've only won 1 comp in the last 20 years, but they've been a good team.
Yeah.
They've been a good team in the last
How
2
many
decades.
prelims you been in?
Exactly. So,
Yeah. Who's that big millionaire, big celebrity who can buy the club?
Harry Trubagoff. Trubagoff.
Who's
Meriton, guy who owns Meriton, worth 32
wow.
billion.
No, I think
He's 93 though. So.
I think we need someone a bit more cut from the Russell Crowe cloth.
What
Maybe
about-
Blue Wiggle?
yeah, I was going to
Anthony?
say, how rich is Blue Wiggle?
Oh, he can
Angus?
do it on his head. Angus Sampson.
Angus Sampson.
I'd get him behind Angus for sure.
Something needs to change in and around that
But
side of the.
on Benji, as I said before, like, he's your guy. He's your guy.
Definitely.
He's your guy. There's
Definitely.
no other. There's
Team
no
Benji.
option. Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't even bring this up for a couple of years unless you don't win a game for 12 months. Then he's your guy.
Yep.
You gotta stick with
I think
him.
we're all aligned there.
Yeah.
Gotta
Which is
be.
good.
Gotta be. I'm just no more of these like important players cracking the shits and leaving, please. That's
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously rules with an iron fist, right? He's obviously a bit of a dictator when it comes to what he wants, and that's you need a powerful, strong leader as your head coach. So if you're buying into what he's selling, then it's going to work.
I struggle to just think how, like, he is a legend of the club, probably the legend of the West Tigers, certainly since 2099.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah.
Like, he's probably the face of the West Tigers. Like,
Shernack brothers say hello.
like, if you're not buying into him, yeah, I just don't get it, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, tackle 3 then. Where to from here? What immediate changes would you make to the team lineup? I don't think. Yeah, I don't think many administrative changes are going to be made towards the end of the year. Maybe in the off season there'll be a bit of change in and around that
Yeah.
side of things. But
Be interesting to see what happens, whether they go, you got to make some changes in who's in and around you, coaching wise. I know he's got some good close mates and some players that he's played with and whatever, but yeah, again, not sure that the Flano one was, I could be proven wrong. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if there's some changes in personnel there in and around the who Benji's got with him. But in terms of on the field as well,
is there anything you do with immediacy to try and
I don't know. I think
shake this up?
He's got to keep. I like the fact that Hayward's playing now, getting some reps into him. I like the fact that Javon Andrews is going, yep, get in there. Like he is playing some of these guys who are going to be the playing the kids, as we kind of called for a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Maybe Sakuru. Yep. Maybe he might get a look at it before the end of the year as well.
Sure.
Shocking time for Latu to get suspended.
Yeah, it would have been good if he just got thrown the keys to the car, honestly.
Never
Like Para Dragons as well. Like the perfect 2 games to just try something.
never a good time to get suspended, I guess. But yeah, in particular right now,
Yeah.
he'd be having to run around. But I guess that's opened the door for Javon Andrews to get some reps in. So
What do you think of Javon?
I thought he had some nice moments. Yeah, got found out defensively a couple of times, whatever. But he's a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, tall guy.
He's
And
tall.
he's got some good footwork and stuff. He took the line on a few times. I saw some little glimpses of, all right, if he's playing on the front foot behind a pack that's going well, which we haven't been for the last little while, can definitely see some green shoots there. I thought he had some nice touches on the ball as well. Kicked pretty well, was pretty brave. They targeted him a little bit. So it was a tough day at the office. Didn't really matter who was playing. We could have had Andrew Johns playing in the halves. It would have been a tough outing, but I thought he was pretty handy. Don't reckon Jerome probably had his best game.
One of his
alongside
worst.
him. That
grubber on the first.
Yeah, man, there was some some missed tackles from him as well, and some Harbour Bridge passes that didn't find their target and stuff. So, the experience we were hoping for alongside him probably didn't quite shine, but I thought there was some positive signs from Javon Andrews in a pretty tough outing. What did you reckon?
Thought he looked comfortable when we
Yeah.
had the ball.
Yep.
Found out defensively a few times, but that's always been a question mark over his game.
Yep.
Pardon me. Yeah, I think he's the answer. I think he will be an absolutely astounding first grader for a long, long time. So,
Yep.
yeah, I think putting all our eggs in his basket and Latu's basket's the way to go because we've had both our halves walk out on us this year. So,
Yeah.
just got a predicted lineup for Vegas.
Yes,
round 1
I can
next
see this
year
here.
from Ryan on the sideline,
Yep.
a kind of West Tigers pundit,
Yep.
fan, voice. Jareem Buller at 1, Taruva and Makasini on the wings, Taylor May and Avarillo in the centres,
Yep. Like that.
Latu and Javon 6 or 7,
2-7. Yep.
Terrell and Twal. I really like Terrell and Twal at 8 and 10. I know you like Twal at 13, but that's an origin front row. Like if they're playing at their peak.
Yeah.
Appy at 9, best back row combination in the comp, Sam Finu, KPP. He's got Jamie Humphreys at 13, randomly.
Jamie Hunt.
Now, that could be Doueihi. There.
Yeah.
I think, look at that forward pack if that's Doueihi. Terrell, Twal, Sam Finu, KPP.
I can see why he would put that there. For South at the moment, he's been kind of coming off the bench, playing a bit of hooker, playing a little. It's hard to play lock at South when you've got bloody Cam Murray there.
Yeah.
But he's doing a pretty serviceable job there, and that's kind of how he would play if he played lock.
Yeah.
I don't know about starting lock. I think it's a
He's
big
a big
move.
boy, though.
He's big,
Yeah.
and I can see why he's put it there. So yeah, possibly.
He's leaving South, right? He was going to go to Perth, but
Yeah, he's backflipped on Perth apparently, and I don't think South can fit him in. So he'd be a good pickup for you guys for sure. He's a good player.
bench of Haywood, Bolle, Spencer Lenu
Yep.
is another name he's thrown out there.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting because he's being shopped around by the Chooks. Yep.
So Moses Leota, Spencer Lenu, both off contract.
That's the one I'd like us to have a good crack at. Whether or not he'll come and do it, Moses Leota, I reckon it'll be great.
Because Spencer, I think it seems like that'll be a 1 year and off to PNG job.
Okay.
It sounds like it anyway.
Get a good year out of him, really. And his mate's obviously with the May boys.
Yep.
Yep.
Sione Finu, Ethan Roberts, Junior Tupu, sorry.
Yep. Interesting.
It's not a bad team.
It's not too bad. Jamie Humphreys would be an interesting addition. I don't mind that. Yeah, Doueihi.
But if you get a Leota or a Lenu, then maybe Twal does play 13. You get, but we need it. We need a marquee forward. I think.
I
I'd agree.
think Humphreys. If you could get a really good lock or another front row, as you said, or even just put Bolle at lock and 12 or 13, which I would probably do. That's what I would. That's my opinion. Humphreys is a perfect 14. He's fantastic. So
yeah, I just have liked the strings that Twil's added to his bow. I think we just need another. I don't think we have the luxury, unfortunately, to have a more attacking lock. We need someone who can tackle their ring off. There's too many holes defensively. Twile kills it at that. He's added the offload and a bit of ball playing this year, which has actually been very good. So if we can accommodate it somehow, I still probably like him at 13. But yeah, we probably need another gun front row. Spencer Leniu would be a good guard. I'd take a year out of him.
Yep,
I reckon would be good. But
there's also
and then maybe Moses Leota the year after. You know, if you freed up a bit of cash because he's off contract into next year.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
There's also word that Sam Finey wants to go to the middle as well, and I would prefer him to stay out wide. But
yeah, I think I'd be keeping him out there. But I guess if you're trying to keep him happy and keep him, maybe you've just got to do whatever he says.
We're not in that game. Keeping them happy and keeping them, no thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, tackle 4. Are we still a mathematical chance of making the 8? No. This tackle
It's
has
officially out.
officially.
Interesting.
no.
Well, that means I need to do 75 hard, so that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to have one more week of living my life, and then I'll rip into it from next week.
Oh, so you just
I'm
gonna
happy with
start
the sooner it starts, the sooner I'm done with it. I'm not waiting till finals.
especially like if you start it in finals, then peak summer. You want to
Nah.
be.
I had a
letting
look
your
at
hair
it on the weekend. If I started on if I started this Saturday coming,
Mm.
which I'll probably started on the Sunday, I would imagine, I will be able to my first beer, or I'll be done on the 17th of October, which is the first game of the World Cup at Allianz Stadium.
Oh, nice.
That'd be nice.
Lock it in.
Nice time.
So what is 75 hard?
So you've got to do 2 workouts a day. One of them's got to be outside. You've got to drink a gallon of water a day, which is like, shout out to Paul Gallen, about 3.8 litres of water.
Yep.
You've got to follow a diet of any diet. You've just got to stick to it.
Yep.
You got to read 10 pages a day. And I think you got to take like a progress photo every day or something like that as well. So that's
You should
the
download
crux.
the app. There's a good app for
It's
it.
a good app. Okay. Nice. So
Free as well.
that's basically what
Was
it is.
this a bloke bet?
This was a bloke bet. Yeah.
And well, it's Tigers making the 8.
Yeah. So if they don't make the 8, I'll do 75 hard. So
Jesus.
Thanks,
I'll do
boys.
75 soft.
nice. Thank you. Just
I'll do everything the opposit.
perfect.
Drink beers,
Yeah.
0 workouts.
But
Don't
the
go
one thing
outside.
you do have to do is you got to take the progress photo every day. Though.
Yeah, happily.
Yes.
Now,
So the focus now shifts from
Yes.
top 8 to top 16.
yeah, Maddie, can you remember what this podcast was built on?
Oh, of course I do. It's the pillar of the podcast.
Yeah.
Top 16 here
The
we
whole
come.
point of the show.
Top 16, here we come. The Top 16 Productions
Yep.
team. Hats off to them.
Literally.
They are, of course, Hammy and I, and Maddie. We need to win 1 from our next 5,
Oh, jeez.
and the Dragons need to learn twice. So if the Dragons the Dragons need to win 5 from 6
Yep.
to overtake us.
Gotcha.
Our for and against now is like minus 14,000 or something.
Yeah.
So it's so bad.
Yeah.
Now we've got 5 games left. Now you think we can go 05 from 05?
Yeah, I still believe.
Yep. Eels
win.
in Para. Yep. Dragons in Para.
Yeah, but and they're both our home games, I believe.
Roosters at Twallians.
Yep, win that.
Cowboys up there. They're looking pretty.
That's tough, but win that. And then obviously Panthers rest everyone in the last round, and we win that one as well. While we're wearing our Panthers jerseys, shout out to Flaxy.
So 5 wins.
05.
05 wins, sorry. Plus the bye gets us to 30 points.
Yep.
Geez, you would have taken that at the start of the year.
100%. 100%.
Might even
We're
get
in a
us-
great position.
Might even get us 9th.
We're in a great position.
We're in a
so
great spot here.
go Tigers.
All right, tackle 05
What could
around
it
the
be?
grounds.
Yes.
NRLW.
Give me some good news.
Second. Okay. Second
Table
lesson,
6.
second lesson of the season. 48-10 to the Roosters. Again, we don't really count the games against Brisbane and the Roosters
Yep.
in the NRLW. So good on us to score 10 points. Ladies played at Leichhardt Oval last night. Still another couple of games at Leichhardt before they shut that down. Great time to be shutting Leichhardt down too.
Perfect. There ain't no football team here. There never was.
New South Wales Cup. We got pumped.
Oh dear.
32-4. We're now in 9th, but only 2 points outside the top 5. We need to win about 3 or 4 of our next 5. Last game is against the Rabbitohs, which could decide our final spot.
Interesting. Now that boys looked cold. They were coming out as I was leaving Canberra Stadium. The New South Wales Cup team played after the main game, and it was looking freezing. Surface of Hoth sort of stuff.
Yeah. So played into the Raiders' hands, obviously.
Correct.
Jersey Flegg, we won.
Cop that.
Embarrassed the Raiders, 34-26. Bad week for the Raiders.
Yeah, embarrassing.
Embarrassing
Flag
stuff.
team in crisis.
Still 6th. Big game against the Eels next week.
Yep.
Thereabouts. There's 05 games to go there too. So
Lovely.
In with a sniff.
Go
Now,
Tigers.
Go Tigers indeed.
Yep.
And Magpies. Tackle 6. Now, you know Mort's Rugby League? Not me.
It's not you.
No, there's another Mort.
Okay.
Friends with a fanatic. Looks like Adam Reynolds.
Oh.
Big South guy.
South fan.
Put out a video that went viral telling his mum he was making his debut for the Rabbitohs, and his mum was like, "You're joking."
Oh yeah, I do know that guy.
Yeah, the big fella. He sent me through. He's done the research and gone through every rugby league game that's ever existed, video game, and has compiled the starting lineups of each of the 16 to 17 teams.
Oh, nice.
Across each version of the game.
Ah.
Now, I'm not going to go through every single one, but I did want to read you out the original game, Rugby League it was called.
Yep.
Steve Price on the front cover scoring a try.
I remember.
Really strange selection of
Yeah.
like NBA 2K, FIFA, they're selecting nothing against Steve Price.
No, great player, but
Great
just
player.
like not your first.
Bit of trivia. So obviously he was the first one. Who was the second one?
I've
Rugby
got
League 2
Rugby
with
League
Steve
2.
Price as well.
Steve Price.
Yeah.
He was 2 in a row.
Yeah, there you go.
His crown.
And then Benji, I reckon, was 3. I reckon Benji.
I just know that Steve Price was the first 2.
Rugby
Well,
League
Rugby League
3.
2 is one of the greatest games of all time. I think I've put more hours into that than anything in my entire life.
Yeah.
Rugby League 1, though, December 2003 it came out. Here is the West Tigers lineup, 2003 going into 2004.
Just very quickly before we do that, Rugby League 3 cover,
Yep.
Steve Price.
Get out of here.
It is. There's one here for the Wii, for the Nintendo Wii. Rugby League 3 is Steve Price. PS3 it's Sean Johnson, but there you go.
The way Steve Price.
I hope he got some biggies for that.
And the Xbox
Yeah.
is Cameron Smith. Anyway, sorry.
No.
Derail.
I mean, this is a good segment.
Yeah.
The West Tigers team in Rugby League, December 2003. Number 1, Robert Miles,
Yep, nice.
or kilometres to his friends.
Number
Number
the Trundle
2,
wheel.
Number 2, Marco Halloran.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
I think he might have played for the Panthers as well.
And this is a great iteration of the game as well, where I believe the Radisson Main was on the...
Correct.
Yeah.
So all things, just think, it could be worse. Number 3, Daniel Fitzhenry
Yep. Number 3 in the centres.
in the centres. Number 4, Terry Hill.
Yep.
Number 5, Luke Covell,
Luke Cavell.
goal-kicking winger. Went to the Cronulla
Yes,
Sutherland
because
Sharks.
Rugby League 2, he was playing for the Sharks.
Number 6, Michael Butner.
Yep. You still see him getting around. He's got a role in the NRL.
Yep.
He was involved in the bunker or something a while ago, but he's still, I believe, you see him getting around.
Bears legend, Eels legend, West Tigers legend, Michael Butner.
The big 3.
Number 7, a customer of yours at Boost Juice, I believe.
Yeah, Lincoln Withers.
Lincoln Withers.
Shout out to him with the tropical storm. Yep. I believe that's for you.
Still remembers his order.
Yeah.
Number 8, Corey Pearson, who famously made my list of top 05 Corys that have played for the West Tigers.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yep. Friend of the show.
Number 9, Darren Centre.
Yep. With a name like that, should have
Yeah.
been 3 or 4.
Number 10, Scando.
Scando. Still getting around at the club, doing some great works in the partnerships team.
Yes.
Great work. Getting your One World Careers of the world involved and all that sort of thing.
Yep. One of the greats. Number 11, Anthony LaFranchi.
Oh, yes.
With his
Tiger's
callous
great.
finger, as Reece Smith says.
Jacques Callis.
Number 12, Mark O'Neill.
Yep.
So that's a premiership winning back row right
It
there.
is. It certainly is.
13, Bengalia.
Bengalia. Well, and who just celebrated his 1,000th game as a supervisor of the bunker and video ref system over the weekend. I saw on LinkedIn.
Wow.
Shout out to him.
Congratulations.
Well done, Ben. If you're
Well done,
listening.
Ben. Probably a job or 2 going at the West Tigers if you want that as well.
Yeah.
Coming up soon, considering you're in this team. Number 14, Jean Wilson.
JVN.
Famous French rugby league player. 15, Willie Manu. 16, Graviani. And 17, Robert Mears. Not to be confused with Robert Miles at fullback.
Any relation to Anna?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
There you go. What
Lovely.
a team.
What a trip down memory lane that was.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? I haven't heard of half of those names.
You
Half
uncultured swine.
Half is generous.
Gary Vianney, that one's not ringing a bell, really.
Yeah, well, it's actually Gray. That's a typo. I'll have to let his first name was Gray, Gray. Probably still is.
Yeah. 50 Shades to his mates.
50 Shades of Gray Vianney. Oh, and on that note,
Let's take a break.
let's go to a quick break and we'll come back with the top 05 and Raw Emotion.
Choking on my own rage here.
I'm leaving that in.
Please do.
All right, very exciting. Top 05 coming up here with our great mate, Hammy Goodman.
Yes, let's do it.
Pulls out some of the top 05s ever.
Yep.
Lockie Pring, sorry, we're not going to play your jingle.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to.
I can sing it in my karaoke raspy voice.
Well, if you want.
05, yeah, it's the top 05.
Yeah. All right. This week, I've gone to the voices of the West Tigers, the fans, over to you. So, obviously, I'm in, as a lot of West Tigers fans are, I'm in a lot of different groups, whether they be on Facebook, Instagram, group chats, all that sort of thing, where people are having their say on the state of the club at the moment. And I've compiled this week my top 05 social media comments this week. And I thought we'd run through some of those.
Amazing.
I'll send them to Maddie. We'll protect the identities of those people who have submitted them. But I thought it'd be remiss of us to not have a listen to some of the most passionate people who were impacted by this news.
It's almost like a Raw Emotion V2.
It
I
is.
love this.
It is.
love
And
this.
it'll clip up beautifully for social, which I love.
Sock 'em to me, Hammy.
All right, coming in at number 1. News splash, guys. Adam is managed by Isaac Moses. News splash.
Wow.
Yeah, in case you missed it.
Talk me through that.
Well, I think, I can understand everyone's pretty emotional about things. They're fired up, maybe not dotting their I's, crossing their T's as much as they should. But it is, of course, the expression is news flash.
Of course.
But this person's gone with news splash. And you know what? I can see where they're coming from. It has made quite a splash, this story with Adam Doueihi.
If we were at a marine-based
Yep.
club, like the Sharks or the Dolphins,
Yep.
that would be a really clever pun.
For sure.
News splash.
News- Yep.
Unfortunately, we're not. We're
Yep.
a big cat club.
We're a big cat club, always have been, always will be. But news splash, that's the first one.
Bit of a peek into the Win, Learn or Dine WhatsApp group that the three of us have.
Yeah.
News Splash got a good run on the weekend.
Yeah,
it
a couple
did.
of ha-ha reacts on that one.
Yeah.
And then I had told you boys that the Tigers were in the hotel, and I think Mort, you replied News Splash, which got a good laugh out of me.
News splash. Potential future segment name on the show. All right, coming in at number 2. Adam Doueihi, space, like a couple of lines with no full stop. We'll be running for Perth, space, next year, YR, space. You heard it were first. So I think at the crux of this message, there's method to the madness. I think it makes, for me, the most sense that the club flush with cash. They've even got a little
Splashed
concession.
with cash.
Yeah. New splash. They're ready to splash some cash. Perth, yep, I can see where they're coming from. And you heard it were first. So that kind of ties it all together.
Now, I know journos, first is best, right?
Yep.
Doesn't matter if you've got a typo or there's a bit of, misinformation in there. First is always best.
Yep.
Now, these students are obviously very keen to get that message out there.
Yes.
2 big news splashes, to be honest. So you could forgive a typo.
Yep.
Pretty key typos, but nevertheless, well done on getting these information out.
100%. Just get that information out. That's what I always say.
Without being ageist, I reckon these are mature age students.
These are mature age students.
Gotta
for
be.
Sure.
Gotta be.
Well, these are both from Facebook group West Tigers Will Never Die, which is seriously one of the best Facebook groups that has ever existed.
Yeah, for sure. This one was posted. I in fact will name this creator because they're a creator. It's not. It's not just like an
public.
average punter. This is from Silly Sunya,
Oh, yes.
and I thought this was he does great, outstanding work. Go and follow that page. But this is a welcome distraction. This comment from what has been a pretty tumultuous week, and I thought maybe we could try and work it out together as a team here on the show. He says, via Instagram story. How many Kai Pearce pools do we reckon it would take to cover the distance of Sydney to Perth? 3,284 kilometres. My guess is 1.8 million.
Silly Sanaa.
Yeah, I like it. So let's go through this now. So Kai Pearce pool, I'm just going to try and get his...
Well, the follow-up story was just found out he's 6'6",
Okay.
so it may have overshot with the 1.8 million, I think.
Okay, what 6.6 feet in centimetres. What is that?
That's about 190, almost 200, I reckon.
6'6" in cm. 198 centimetres.
There you go.
All right, and how many kilometres was that again? It was...
3284, was it?
Let me get it up.
This is
3, 2...
very important that we find this out.
Yeah, 3, 2,
Because you'll
8, 4.
you'll hear it were first, for sure.
You'll hear it were first. So 1,000 divided by 1.98.
Is this as the cry flows? That's what my friend once said.
Give us your guess. So what do you guys think? How many do you reckon it'll be?
Did you say, how many kilometres did you say?
3,284.
Okay, so there's 500 kpps per kilometre.
6.6 foot. Hang on, it's actually 201 centimetres. So
Okay,
yeah,
so there's 500 kpps per kilometre. Times that by 3,200. You're looking at roughly 1.6 million.
So he's not far off.
He's not far
Didn't he say 1.8?
yeah. My guess is 1.8 million.
1.6 to 1.7.
I don't know if I've divided that correctly. No, because that'd be
2.01, is it?
yeah,
How many kilometres is it?
3,284.
If you're figuring this out at home, please
you've
leave
probably
the comments if you figured
you've
it
probably
out
already
by now.
beaten us to the punch.
So 3,284
Yeah,
divided by 500. No, that's not right.
yeah. It is it's actually 16 million.
16 million.
338,000. It's even more. 163 million.
No, it can't be. 3,284
Yep.
times by 500. 1.64 million. Because there's 500 kpps per kilometre if he's 2 metres. 2 times 500 is 1,000.
Okay.
1,000 metres means that there's 500 kpps in a kilometre.
Yep.
Times 3,284 times by 500 is 1.642 million.
I'm going to take your word for that. 'Cause,
So
I did 2-unit maths.
How
in
many-
2007.
how
I
many-
did general.
how many centimetres? How many centimetres is Cubby's ball again?
It is 201 centimetres.
So
allegedly.
it's 3. So I think I've done it right here. It's 3.9 million meters. I think you have to do it. I think you have to go in meters.
It's not.
Not 3.9 million.
No, sorry. Yeah, it is because
No, 3,284 kilometres.
oh, 3.
Well, I'm telling you, it's 1.642 million.
1.642. So he wasn't far off.
He wasn't far off.
He was actually quite a long way off,
No,
relatively.
I was saying it's 3.9 million meters divided by 200.
No, it's not 3.9 though.
But it's 3,900 kilometers.
No, it's 3,284
Oh,
kilometres.
302. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Thanks,
Leave
thanks for
all
that.
this in.
Silly,
Oh yeah, this is staying in.
Thanks for that, silly Sinez. That came in at number 3 this week. It's the
Number
best comment.
3 will shock you.
Yeah. All right. Last 2 to bring us home. It was a stacked field here. This one, coming in at number 2. This person reckons they've got the answer to the turmoil at the club at the moment. I've got the answer. Jerome takes the entire West Tigers squad to Papua New Guinea and they live in that compound, never to return. The end. That's the answer.
Oh, rate it.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Oh, sorry, I'm still stuck with this. I'm still stuck with this.
I like it. I've been saying to my colleagues at work, I cannot wait for the bye in 2 weeks. That is going to be one of the great weekends.
Can't wait. Don't have to watch any footy.
Oh, what a dream.
Yep. Bring that on.
Bring that on. I wish
Bring-
you weren't doing 75 hard. We could have celebrated
Yeah.
the buy round.
Yep. Oh, yeah. The bay down.
The buy round.
So that comes in at number 2. This last one, just because of how poorly it aged, and you should never do this, by the way. This came in on the morning of the game on
Gotcha.
Saturday.
Yep.
Wests by 60 today. Put the house on it with a house emoji. Never do that, of course. You win some, you lose more.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that came in at number 1.
Where have you found that?
They've all come in from different.
Joel Kane.
No. He was on fire this week. Had a $66 winner.
Did he?
Mind. Yep.
Joel Kane is possibly the best punter I've ever seen.
Hold on. Let's go back to our what could fix the West Tigers. Him.
Yes.
Yeah, I am a big fan of that. He has got some great outside the box ideas, which he is covered off on the run home. He's always got some great forward thinking. When the club was in crisis last year, he had an idea to cap the membership. Anyone on the board couldn't be over the age of 50. They had to have no skin in the game with the joint, unjoint ventures,
Yes.
Magpies and Balmain. It was all just like West Tigers first and foremost. He threw up some good names. I like that. I rate that. Get him involved.
Get him involved.
Yep.
If you're listening,
If you're listening,
Sean,
get on. We
get
should get him
Joel
on here.
involved. As a consultant,
Yeah.
just put him on as a contract. Like
Yep.
listen to him. Sit in a room with him.
Yep.
He's got so many good ideas.
100%.
There's probably a few heads in the media that you could pull out and just be like, what do you think we need to do here?
Yeah.
Because there needs to be people from outside the West Tigers and people that are West Tigers
Yeah.
and nothing else.
Outside the West Tigers, media people don't want to fix it though because we give them so much content. So
Yeah, that's-
they want it to keep on churning out. But anyway, that is my top 05
Well done, mate.
social media comments this week.
Very
You
good.
heard it were first.
That's one of my favorites.
You couldn't have fit them all in, true.
No, honourable mentions to lots of other ones. Didn't Laurie used to play for us and couldn't get a game? Lol. And he scored a hat-trick against us. There's lots of good stuff coming through this week. Keep them coming, people. Keep your comments coming.
Brizzy Sally posted on one of our posts as well, commented on it. But the more I read it, the more I realised it was AI. But it was a love letter, like a breakup letter to the West Tigers. But then I was like, oh, it's AI.
Yeah, AI slop. I'm not.
won't give that.
That's not getting a run on here. I'm sorry.
No. Heard it were first.
Heard it were
That is
first.
not AI.
Heard it were first. All right.
Sorry, just before it'd be remiss of me not to bring this up. So I've solved the puzzle. I've solved the puzzle.
Oh, good.
Not me solved the puzzle. I've just asked ChatGPT.
Yep.
So the confusion, the 3.9 million thing I was talking about before. So I typed in Sydney to Perth, and it turns out that's the distance if you take a road, not as the crow flies. So the crow
As the
flies.
Piers Paul lies.
So the crow flies was 1.64 million.
Hello.
So you basically nailed it.
Hello.
You basically nailed it. And then, but if you go by road, it's a bit more. It's about 1.9. But yeah, 1.65. Very good.
That's what we're here for, to get to the bottom of the hard-hitting issues that affect the West Tigers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Master of Mathematics.
yes,
Thank
that's
you.
right. We're here to learn, as the name of the show would suggest. All right, let's get over to Raw Emotion. Lots of good ones coming in this week. A few people too emotional, I think, to produce any Raw Emotion. But get them in post-game. Head to the Instagram, hit that little microphone button and flick them through. I'm going to give the new ball to Oscar Seafried today. I haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks, but he was on his way somewhere when a little bit of news was breaking and he thought it was going to affect how said event was going to transpire.
Sure.
Gentlemen, what the fuck? What the fuck? I just read that Doueihi's gonna look for a release. I mean, are you what? I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. I'm getting ready to go on a date. First date, mind you.
Oh, no.
And she's going to be sitting on the other end of the table. She could look stunning. She could have the most interesting conversation. The chemistry could be off the fucking charts. And all I'm going to be thinking about is Adam Doueihi. What?
And I replied to that saying, great stuff, going to need a post-date update.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just replied with the crying face emoji. So clearly the Adam Doueihi news was too much to overcome and it's completely ruined that first date.
Damn.
So I hope you're happy, Isaac Moses. You've ruined another relationship. Not only the relationship with your client with the club, but allegedly, but also what could have been a beautiful relationship as well.
Damn. Well done. Well done, Doueihi and Moses.
Yeah, so that's Oscar. Going to give this one over to Mitch. Now, he is dating someone.
Lucky guy. Lucky
Yeah.
girl. Or
Must,
lucky, yeah.
must be nice. Well, lucky girl. She's not so happy about it, though. There's two here. We're going to hear from her first.
My boyfriend made me support this team. Fuck me, I'm going back to the Knights.
That's fair enough. Now let's hear from Mitch.
Fuck it, I support the Knights now too. 20 years I put up with this shit. This is the most disappointed I've ever been in a fucking club. For 20 years we could at least blame the squad. Fuck these Raiders, their squad's better. This is pathetic.
A 1-2 punch then it was.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Nice to see that at least the club's bringing people together, weirdly, whether or not they mean to. But
Yeah, but they lost one of their halves in their back row of the Knights on Friday night. So,
yeah,
we don't know what it's like to lose star players like that.
certainly don't. We certainly don't. I'm going to hand over to Tiger Jono on debut. First raw emotion
Wow.
from Tiger Jono. So, and he's even got Tiger in his name. So, better be good.
Another learn again today, guys. I was at the 1969 grand final. That's how old I am. Waited 36 years to 2005 and got stuck on an oil rig. How's the, we learned. Are we learning anything? Really? 15 years of failure. 15 years of pain. 15 years of learning?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we learn anything. Anyway, look, what can you say? I just don't know what to say. We got 41 days to go. And then
Who's counting?
in the end of February, I think, we'll get excited again.
Yep.
Oh, bring on the summer.
Yep.
Tigers till I die.
Shout out to you, Tiger Jono, and shout out to anyone who might be listening on an oil rig.
Yeah.
Today.
Actually, in fact, if you could go back to that oil rig, because it sounds like that's the only time we've ever had success, is when Tiger Jono's been on an oil rig. So
Yep.
How many days did you say?
41 to go.
So I had a look before. 94 days ago, we were sat here the day after, ironically, you guys beat the Raiders. And I remember, it was obviously such a great day for the club because it was such a good win. You guys were just on the Hello Sport thing.
Yep.
We did the show on a Friday for the first time ever, so I went to the pub after, vibes were high. How much can change in 94 days?
It's so weird because, for some reason, I went back and
That was
listened to
94
that.
days ago, was it?
That was, the game was 95 days ago, and then we did the potty the next day, yeah.
I heard that potty, and we said to you, Matty, what do you think of the Tigers? And you were like, boys, they are genuinely a top 8 team.
No.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
It's too much for me to even.
Yeah.
But it's the same, excuse my French, shit every year. It's
is.
like we get our hope up, we go, okay, it's looking good, and inevitably the wheels completely come off. And it's just embarrassing.
It's actually legitimately the definition of insanity.
It is.
It is.
Thinking, what
Doing
is it?
the same thing and expecting a different result.
It's insane, man. I
It
just
is.
can't believe it. I'm a big Cincinnati Bengals fan. I'm a big Liverpool Football Club fan. Start the Premier League season and the NFL seasons now because I've had a gutful.
Yeah. And go Swans as well. Good, nice bounce back win for them on the weekend. All right. Aaron Mollica, I'm going to say. He's got back-to-backers here. So over to Aaron.
Just a quick one, fellas. The season's done, but next year's our year. We start in Vegas. No more dramas. Alex Twall as the captain. And we start with 0 losses. Tigers for life. Meow.
And again.
The meow is for a newborn tiger for the new year.
That could have not been more perfectly timed. I'm back. Come on, the Tigers. Let's go. We're going to win the comp.
Yeah.
2027, year of the Twal.
Where's the nearest brick wall?
It is our year. Oh, what was that punter's name, that student's name?
Aaron Mollica. Mollica.
Aaron Mollica.
Yep.
Wow.
I like
Motivational speaker.
Yep, for sure. We're going to finish off with one immortal and one probably future immortal, I'd say. Reece Smith. He said, he's typed in, boys, got early morning baby checkup appointment, so can't yell about how much I want to rip my scrotum off via my spinal cord. But I've said it once and I'll say it back again. Benji is building brick by brick. If you're not on board, get off the train. XOXO Gossip Girl. Well said. Well summed up.
Rome wasn't built in a day, and the West Tigers sure aren't going to be built up in a day.
Exactly. We should repost that because it's aged beautifully. But I have got a voice message here from a potential future immortal.
Oh.
It is our the voice of the UK West Tigers.
UK correspondent.
Lou.
Can I just say, I think out of the non-immortal so far, he's my favourite.
Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he could seal it here. I haven't heard this one. It came through at 2:43 a.m. this morning. But let's listen to it live. And this could be it. You could be betting it down.
Let's go.
Oh dear. How are you guys? How's life? Things okay? Reasons to be cheerful. I still think we look pretty good in the kit. I think we're probably still the best looking team in the league. Everyone's talking about us. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Everyone wants to talk about the West Tigers. Thought we looked pretty good for 40, 45, 50 minutes of the game.
Nice.
Generous.
Turns out it's 80 minutes, though. Seriously, Dane? Come on, mate. Fucking hell. Usually, if I get spanked that bad, I have to part with 200 sheets. So that's plus, I guess. And listen, no greater motivation than you got to win every game to get into the finals. We're gonna win the comp.
You know what, Lou? Welcome aboard.
Yes.
You are the third immortal.
Third immortal.
Hit us up with some details so we can post you a hat and any other merch we might have lying around. But
100%.
I think, that's case closed. Too good.
Now, my wife is English, so we're planning to go to the UK probably next year.
Yep.
First stop will be Lou's house.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to meet him.
Where is he again? I feel like he said
Manchester Hill.
or something
Yeah,
at some point.
the rugby league belt
Yeah.
for sure.
He's just great gear. Keep it coming, please, Lou. You make these tough learns a little bit easier to swallow. So
Definitely.
and you don't have to part with 200 sheets for it as well, which is a nice touch.
That was great, Hammy. Yeah. And you get fired up, you get down in the dumps, and then you remember that there are so many other people going through the same thing.
Yep.
And it genuinely helps.
Yeah, for sure. So, students of the game, raw emotion, favourite segment of the show, each and every week. Keep them coming, people, even when we're doing it tough. We would love to keep hearing from you.
After this, a quick break. We'll predict how we're going to go against Parramatta Eels with Mitch Moses fit and firing. That should be fun.
Can't wait.
We'll be back in a tick.
Yep.
All right. Now, if they're still listening, we have tickets
Yes,
for this weekend.
we do.
So if you are listening, you're a true fan.
You are, and
you've
they're
got the
exactly
opportunity.
the sort of people we want coming along to the game on the weekend. This is all thanks to One World Courier. Paul, Bobby Lee and the team. We've got 2 tickets to give away to join us, to join Mort in the Cumberland Lounge. Unfortunately, because it is so close to when I've got to get to Sunday night, Matty Johns, I won't be able to be there. But it is the best spot to watch for. You guys have both been there in the past. It is like
It's
unrivaled.
incredible.
It is probably the
Incredible.
best. There's lots of great stadiums in world sport, but for me, for rugby league, the Cumberland Lounge, it is like the best experience. The minute you walk through there and you get to hang out with Paul and the team, all the West Tigers, people, you see Scando and the boys, Langy, Hutchie, the list goes on. Ask him where his pants are. Hear it from the horse's mouth.
It's the best corporate experience I've ever had.
Yep.
Best suite you could possibly be a part of. Your own bar, your own food, and like good food.
Yes.
And it's not like just having, I say not like just having a box. Having a box is fantastic.
Yeah.
But like you walk into, back in the day, you walk into the SCG box, you sit in your seat, you get some services. All right. This is like a whole, it's called the Cumberland Lounge for a reason.
Yep.
It's a whole room. You're on ground level, which is bloody fantastic.
Yes, you're literally
And then you
right.
move up to your seat. It's fantastic.
Remember, we were next to the Bulldogs' injured players, remember?
Able to give him an absolute gobful. When
Poor
we,
old Sean O'Sullivan copped an absolute mouthful from me.
yeah.
And then That absolutely tore us apart of the reciprocating.
They took that
fixture.
personally.
And they took that personally.
Yeah. No, you yelling out at Shortland O'Sullivan, and then he finally turned around, and then you said, game's that way.
Is that,
Great stuff.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really
Oh my God.
made me eat a fair bit of humble pie with that, I think.
240-20s and probably the best on ground next time they play it. So that's for you, jerk. But anyway,
Game's that way.
it's a great experience, and if you want to be part of it, all you need to do this week is you need to follow One World Courier. You need to be following us. You need to comment, tag your mates in the One World Courier delivery of the week, and also just share it on your own Instagram story. You do those 4 things, and you and a friend could be joining Mort, Paul, and the team at the Cumberland Lounge on the weekend. It is awesome stuff. We beat the Eels there earlier in the year. I can't see any reason why we wouldn't beat them again this weekend. So get there. It'll be a great afternoon out, and looking forward to welcoming some of you guys out there.
And you know what I'm looking forward to seeing? A bounce back win.
Yep.
A bounce back
Famous
win
bounce back win.
that's going to be instrumental in us being a premiership threat in 2027.
2026. Oh, no, we can't make it.
A win would also essentially secure top 16.
It would
Now-
seal top 16. So the circuit afterwards as well, I can only imagine you guys will be painting the town orange, white, and black out there.
Well, yeah, especially in Parrot, their home ground, which
Yep.
is our home ground for the day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a monumental event. I think the wind is in our sails now.
Yes.
You know, once this all kind of gets sorted today during the peacekeeping meetings,
Yep.
the wind will be in
Ceasefire.
our sails. The ceasefire, yeah. I do think we'll come in with a fair bit of attitude into this game and pump them 13 plus, if I'm honest.
Yep. I'm
Your
with
thoughts?
you. Well, you know, when you look at the form lines, and you look at the fact that Mitch Moses was unbelievable, particularly in the first half against the Panthers the other day, and you look at the fact that we conceded a hat-trick to someone who played with us last year or 2 years ago in Dane Laurie.
Yep.
I've just got a weird feeling about Talon De Silva. I hope I'm wrong. But bounce back. You know, we hate these pricks, essentially, the Eels out there at Combank Stadium as well. Knocked them off earlier in the year.
What a game that was.
That was outstanding. Someone spewed.
That's right.
Right near your seats.
Got some great seats because someone spewed on them just earlier.
Don't need to worry about that because the seats are great anyway in the Cumberland Lounge. So
That's
no one
true.
will be spewing. Which
And you don't need to worry about that para fan who tried to fight Luke Laulili over
That's
the
right.
over the
No, because
fence.
they're sitting on the other side of the ground.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Cheap seats.
all that together, I'm confident of a bounce back, a big statement win to just entrench us in the top 16, back to back.
Let's go.
13 plus for me as well. Matty?
You know what? I usually for the bit would say 13 plus, but I actually I'm being serious. I reckon this will be one of them golden point thriller games. It's just it just happens with Eels, Tigers quite a bit, and it always seems to happen at this stadium. Maybe because you play there every game, but I'm gonna say I don't know who because Jock Madden was the hero last game, wasn't he?
Yep. Javon
Yeah.
Andrews probably this time.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
imagine that for the kids' confidence.
Yeah.
I think you obviously you're due for a win, but you just due for something good happening. I think that's it. It's gotten so bad that something good's got to happen this week.
That's true.
Yeah.
What goes down must come up.
Yes.
That's the famous saying.
Yes, that's what we always say here on Win, Learn or Draw. So it's science.
And with that,
Yep.
top 16, here we come.